If you want an insanely profitable restaurant, you have to stop doing these three things. What three things? That's what this video is all about. If you don't know me, my name is Chip Klose. I'm the founder and CEO of Restaurant Strategy. This channel is all about running profitable restaurants. So we share actionable strategies, tactics, tips on every video to help you level up, build a more profitable restaurant. Why? So you can make more and work less. If you don't follow this channel, hit the bell down below and make sure to follow this. You get notified every time there are new videos that come out. Okay, so what are the three things? Here are the three things. They're crazy. You're going to hate me. People are going to really push back on this. Here are the three things you have to stop doing. Number one, you've got to stop comping food for staff. Crazy, right? The cooks make their own food. The front of house staff get a 50% off, whatever. You have to stop doing it. If you actually counted up all of those as discounts, you'd realize that you are hemorrhaging money. Now, it's not about treating people badly. It's not about being unfair. But if you're not doing family meal, here is your call to action. Hear the horn. You have to be doing family meal. Family meal is food that is prepared specifically for the staff at designated times. It goes up at a set time. Everybody eats all together. Then it gets cleaned up together, packaged, put away, right? Here's the deal. Just from a health department standpoint, you don't want people ordering food all different times. I don't want them in the dining room because I don't want the guests to see all my staff sitting around the dining room or at the bar eating. I don't want plates sitting around the kitchen or in the dish pit or whatever. I want everyone to put up food, get food, sit down together and eat, right? We break bread together before we go into battle, and then everybody scrapes their plates, puts it away, everything gets broken down at the end. You are going to be able to manage your costs better if you run a family meal program. Here's the really important thing, and you got to check state by state, municipality by municipality. Oftentimes, you can charge your team, charge the employees, a set amount for every shift. You charge them $2, $3, $4 per shift, and that money helps go buy the food for family meal. It beats, I'm telling you, it beats putting up free food, and it beats letting them order stuff off the menu at a discount. When you do that, by the way, it makes the cooks always making food for bartenders or servers or managers or whatever. Also, that can be taken advantage of. People abuse that all the time. They make themselves a little bit bigger portion. They sear off some stuff to take it to go. I'm telling you, it's one of the biggest things that cuts into your profitability. You stop doing that, you'll see as much as 3 to 4 points drop directly to the bottom line. Not 3 to 4 points off your food costs. 3 to 4 points of profit dropping all the way to the bottom line, which I don't know about you. You do the math on how much you guys generate in your restaurant. 3 to 4 points is a meaningful amount of money. Stop doing it. Here's the next thing. You got to stop posting your schedule over budget. You run your forecast. You say, okay, how much money do I think I'm going to do? How much revenue am I going to generate next week? And then you build a schedule based on that. Do not post the same schedule from last week. Do not post the same schedule that you post all the time. Your schedule has to change little by little every single week, and you need the flexibility to do that. Here's what I see all the time. I see restaurant managers say, "Well, I post it, and then and then I'll be really aggressive with cutting. I'll get rid of people if we can and if we need to." No, you do not. That's how you post a schedule that's 6, 7, 8 points over budget, and you can only cut a point or two. Trust me, I've been doing this for 25 years. I've seen it. It's very hard to cut 8 percentage points off of your labor just by cutting or sending people home early. It's not going to work, so stop trying to do it. You do not post your schedule over budget. Sounds crazy, but stop doing it. Okay, here is the third thing. You've got to stop doing discount days. What are discount days? Taco Tuesdays, Whiskey Wednesdays, where you have some really great deal on those things on those days. Martini Mondays, I got a million of them, right? So you run deals for happy hour, you run deals on these specific nights of the week, and after a while, people aren't coming for your restaurant, they're coming for the deals, and it's cutting into your profitability. Ours is an industry, is a business of margins, so stop cutting into your margins. Discounting, deep discounting, constant discounting just turns you into JCPenney. Instead, one night a week on Taco Tuesdays, right? Maybe at your restaurant when you don't do tacos at all, on Tuesdays you do tacos, and they're not discounted. It's just an exclusive thing. There are plenty of places that do like Sunday roast, right? It's the only time you do it. I had a buddy who ran a place and he did saucy Sundays. So he made homemade spaghetti, he made homemade meatballs, homemade gravy from like his great-great-grandmother's recipe, and he offered that every Sunday. Now, it was great food cost on that, but it was the only night where you could get spaghetti and meatballs. On top top of that, he put together a list of like 40 or 50 like high-end Italian red wines that he sold only on Sundays. Wasn't available any other night of the week. So it wasn't about coming in and getting cheap Chianti and cheap pasta. It was coming in to have an experience that you could only get on that night. I strongly urge you, if you're going to run Whiskey Wednesdays, instead of saying, hey, all whiskeys are half price, instead say on Wednesdays, we make 5 of our premium high-end whiskeys available by the ounce so you can taste some of these at an affordable price, or we do a high-end whiskey flight. So we do a bourbon, a scotch, and an Irish whiskey so you can see the differences between them, and you pour things that otherwise you wouldn't be able to get for less than $60, $70, $80 a glass. We know those labels. So make it something extraordinary. Make it a high-end thing. Make it that the reason you would go is for urgency and scarcity. There are things available that aren't available any other night. Do something special. Do something cool. Do not just do these discounts. When you discount, you're basically saying to your customers, I know the only reason you come here is because it's too expensive. And that is not the reason that most people avoid restaurants. They don't go to restaurants because they're busy. They don't go to restaurants because it's inconvenient or simply because they don't think of you. They're going to the thing that's top of mind. So actually stay top of mind and actually give people a compelling reason to come out and join you. If you want a more profitable restaurant, you got to stop doing those 3 things. That's it. Keep checking out this channel. Keep coming back. Watch some of the other videos.